Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Como les prometí en el video del Neon Phantom Tour, que por cierto si no lo han visto el link va a estar abajo en la descripción o va a haber una anotación por acá, estaré mostrándoles la entrevista completa que le hice a Dion y Kompany. Y antes de ello quiero decirles que este video es posible gracias a New City Gas. New City Gas es el principal local de música en vivo de Montreal, Canadá, y un destino de vida nocturna que no se pueden perder. Es mejor conocido por albergar talento internacional y fue clasificado como el mejor club de Canadá por segundo año consecutivo en la encuesta anual de los 100 mejores clubs de la DJ Mag. Así que si viven en Canadá o tienen pensado venir a Montreal y quieren ir a un club de calidad, pues New City Gas es el lugar al que hay que ir. Buenos precios, excelentes servicios y muy buenos artistas. Así que muchísimas gracias New City Gas por haber permitido que esto se hiciera realidad. Y obviamente muchísimas gracias a Dion y Kompany por haber permitido que les hiciera esta pequeña entrevista. Y disculpen mi inglés en ella, estaba bastante nervioso ya que bueno, era la primera vez que hacía algo de este estilo. Y no perdamos más tiempo, pongan esa entrevista. Hello, we are with Dion and Kompany. We're about to see the Neon Phantom Tour, and I had a couple of questions to you guys about the Neon Phantom Tour. The first thing of all of this is like, who had the idea of this Neon Phantom Tour? How did you come up with like you uploads, having Kompany in the support? How did that come through?
Honestly, me and Dublos have been good friends for like a good amount of years, and we have like the same agent, and at some point we wanted to do like a tour, and we figured out like a back-to-back tour would be like a cool thing to do, and we could brand it really cool, and we're really good friends, and we're like, this is gonna be so much fun, and we just pulled it out, and we figured we would get like a good support act, you know? Yeah. And we were thinking, and straight away we thought fucking Kompany would be the best bet for this tour, you know? He's a good homie of ours, and he just slays every song, and everyone's super excited to see him every single stop. He's got a good fan base, and yeah, that's kind of how this whole tour just...
And how do you come up with the organization? Like, how do you know you're going to be the first one, then Dubloads? Is there anything on mind when you're like trying to choose how it's going to be the energy in the every set is switched off?
Yeah, and then we just do the big back-to-back at the end every night, which is when it goes like into full just chaos.
And the back-to-back is generally only you and Dubloads.
It's all of us.
All of it's all okay, great.
It's
in every show.
It's
whenever we can, like the last two stops we did Syracuse and Boston, we had no Dubloads, so
there was no Dave.
Hold it down. He was there in spirit.
He was there in spirit.
Some tunes for
okay.
Yeah, I played his Chode Gang song.
Yeah, we played some Chode Gang.
You guys, I don't know if I can ask this, but are you working in any collaboration between you?
Dude, yeah, dude.
Yeah, we got a couple things going. We got some like me and Dave have been non-stop. He has this one idea that he's told me about, I think like 7 or 8 times, like, man, I made this perfect idea for us. It's like, it's just your style, bro. But he won't show it to me yet. So like, we got that one, and then we're all three gonna work on like a sick tune that Dion started.
I did like a little demo, and we were on the train, and I was like, yo, I got this song.
It's fire,
and I showed it to them, and they were like, yeah, this is sick, we'll work on this. So we're still gonna work on it. Kyle has a bunch of stuff to do. Dave has a bunch of stuff to do.
Mad collabs, mad deadlines right now.
Deadlines.
Like trying to write while I'm like have the 3 days at home window is always tough, because I like gotta do other things.
We got the basses there. He's just gotta do his part. Dave's gotta do his part. We'll get that.
It'll be sick. It's at a perfect spot for us to kind of like put a touch on it too.
Exactly.
Like, each of us, I think, have a good enough style that'll stand out to like. That's my favorite thing about working on kind of collabs like that, is when it's pretty obvious like who did which part, or it's like everyone's style kind of like cuts through directly to me, which is how like the Neon Phantom thing you guys wrote is too.
Definitely,
because like many people always talk about this in the comment sections in the YouTube videos and all, and it's like, oh yeah, this song is 50% this, 20% that.
People love to do that, especially on YouTube, like this sounds like blank, or like this is like sounds like blank did all the work.
And how do you feel when they ask you, they say that kind of stuff?
It's something that I mean, I'm developing more as I'm like, you know, I still read a lot of comments and stuff, and it's something you got to get used to. Like at first, because you know, it's a lot of people want to back you when you're really small, and when you start to pick up steam, people are not going to like you as much.
Exactly.
Or people are going to like kind of give more reason to like, this doesn't deserve to be so hype, or like blah blah blah. And like that's when people start taking shots at you, and I just like try and take it the best I can. I'll even like kill them with kindness sometimes and be like, dude, I'm sorry this one didn't hit for you.
Dude,
Like, hope you like the next
thing.
one. Like, well, and they're usually like, dude, thanks for replying, big fan. Like,
Yeah, exactly. They turn it around. Real fast.
yeah, dude.
It's how it works, man. When you
Yeah.
first like start building up hype, you're getting all this love from everyone, and you're like, oh, I'm blowing up. It's gonna go really good. Everyone's being so nice to me, and then after a while, you start getting used to the positive comments.
Yeah.
And then the negative
They
comments.
cut.
Then negative comments start,
yeah.
and they're like, oh shit. Maybe I should change a couple things about you know, my whole thing, and yeah, that's when it starts to get to you. You just have to get used to it, honestly.
I have another question. How do you find the balance between the neon part and the phantom part? Because as we know, you have been developing this new sound called the neon sound.
Exactly.
So how do you find that? Like, is all your set neon, or do you find a way to make neon go through the other characters in the show?
Yeah, exactly. We have this whole branding thing going. It doesn't really have a solid story or anything. It's just like a thing we have. And basically, neon is me, phantom is Dave, and it's a co-headline tour, so that kind of makes sense. The neon part is kind of like looking at the whole, you know, a little more softer, vibier aspect of music and visual and like experiences. And the phantom part is obviously like, you know, just going hard and going crazy.
Yeah.
That's mostly Dave's job, and I put a lot of time into like figuring out my set and like give it this whole experience, I guess.
They do a really good job of kind of holding down each part. Like, you'll be able to tell, like, even just like the visuals they have do a really good job of kind of like laying out who's the neon, who's the phantom.
It's a balance. It's a balance. You'll see.
I'm just the
Guys, do you have anything you would like to say to your fans in Latin America?
Oh, we appreciate you guys.
We appreciate
crazy.
you so much.
We really want to get out there, you know, like as
Are you looking some way to extend it to Latin America or something, like in the future?
I wish
someday.
We could, like, make our, like, I would love to go.
I want to go to Chile. I want to go to Brazil. I want to go to Argentina. Shout out Arctics. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go everywhere. I love all those guys. I see.
Thank you very much, Dion. Thank you
pleasure,
very much, Kompany. We'll see you in the Neon Phantom Tour. Espero que hayan disfrutado de ella. Si quieren ver el video completo del Neon Phantom Tour, como les dije, va a estar abajo en la descripción o a través de la anotación. No olviden dar like, suscribirse, comentar, pegar la campanita para hacer un super sub. También pueden seguirme por Instagram y Twitter, están abajo en la descripción. Y muchísimas gracias a los Patreons del canal por haber hecho también este video posible. Si quieren ser Patreons del canal y obtener beneficios exclusivos, el link está abajo. Estoy súper feliz que este video se haya hecho realidad. Estoy súper feliz de haberlos entrevistado, por más que estuve muy nervioso. Jamás voy a olvidar el Neon Phantom Tour. Jamás voy a olvidar a estas personas increíbles. Música increíble, muy humildes, de verdad súper simpáticos. Así que por favor denles mucho amor, apoyen su música, mándenles un tweet de mi parte. Y por cierto, cuéntenme abajo en la descripción, ¿tienen alguna canción favorita de Dion Timmer? ¿Alguna canción favorita de Kompany? Siempre leo sus comentarios, siempre me llenan de felicidad, siempre consigo algo interesante a través de ellos. Así que creo que no está de más decir muchísimas gracias a ustedes por permitir que esté haciendo estos videos de YouTube. Y así concluimos esta historia del Neon Phantom Tour. Goodbye.